what's changed and what's happened in that. So are there volunteers before I call somebody? Anybody wants to speak?
I remember the last time we were taught about know what you want, believe in yourself. I noticed that there were some things that I was not doing. For example, I used to work these small businesses, but I didn't save because I didn't set any goals. Now I decided from that conference, I went and set my goals. First, I want to go back to school. I started a business, and fortunately, I'm saving. I have my personal account. I'm saving for school fees. I believe in the next 2 years, I'm going to study community development.
My name is Ida Akini, and this is my second time to attend the conference here. I'm a student. I'm pursuing social work and community development in University. I'm also a volunteer at Polycom Development Project. And through what we had last year, it was really nice opportunity that I had. I networked with many, and the only thing that the message I got from Betty is that information is power, and I have been using it. And also, always my confidence really changed from what I've been doing as a volunteer in Polycom, and also is confidence will always set you free. That is what I learned, I think, from Dina. Dina, a guy said that thing, and I'm so grateful to be here again.
There's power in what we believe about ourselves. So I want you in your table, discuss who do you think is in that box. So everybody in one table, in mchukue chat marker. Kama uko kwa table yako peke yako, kuja tu peke yako. Kama uko na table watano, pick one leader and then let's go.
Simply because we are intellectual, we have self-confidence, we have power, we have success and determination, we have gone through many difficulties to become who we are. And here we are, we know who we are. Yeah, that's all.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Melanie Gladys, and I like to choose the Tambo because she's strong. She's strong, confident, ambitious, outgoing, active, caring,
I'll take the honor.
What we felt, this is my group, and who we felt is in the box is one, ourselves. So for me, one of the traits I feel I have is outgoing and loud.
I think it's supposed to be us because the messages are personal. So I inspire myself because you have to believe in yourself first. Even if you have all these people you're looking at that you want to inspire you, it has to first start with yourself. So yes, I think it's me. I inspire myself. Yes. Thank you.
Those boxes are created by somebody called Dr. Sarah Johnson. She is a specialist who works with young women, but in Texas, and she promised to be here next year. So I'm going to send all these pictures for her so she knows. So she handmade them. There's a personal message in there. So let's find out. Are you ready? Go ahead and open that box. Open. Let's see who was right. Let's see who was wrong. Open your box. I think you can capture those pictures. Open those because Dr. Johnson wants to see. What do you find? Capture their faces. Let's see. Look at that mirror. Who do you see? Who do you see? The is a reason why we did this activity. Everything, like we say, everything of ours is very intentional. There are times that we think that our confidence is going to come from somebody else. There are many times we think somebody else has to come and tell us we're powerful. That somebody else has to come and tell us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. That somebody else has to come and tell us, but we haven't looked down within ourselves to know that we have that power to move, that power to change. So a lot of you write, and I don't mind. I mean, I like, yeah, you wrote my name, cool, great, love it. But remember, even me, every morning, the power, that image that you create for yourself is very important. So if you wake up, just ski, just take it going down. You already set a lot of bad attitude. The people you're going to meet, what kind of attitude do you think you're going to have? If you're doubting yourself, what kind of attitude are you going to have? Negative. So when Dr. Johnson told me about this activity, I said, perfect, because we're talking about growth mindset. So somebody hand created this. So she asked me, how many participants do you have? How many kids have registered? So she created all those. She ordered them from Amazon. She created them. She had, so we're going to go through, make sure I did what she told me to do. So she says the one quality that gets us ahead in every area is confidence. Our subconscious is very susceptible to the words we say out loud. Imagine what a big influence this technique will have on us when we combine saying positive statements with looking at ourselves confidently in the eyes. So when you look, what we're to practice being self-confident is known as a mirror. This is a technique that a lot of people use, and I want you to practice this limit. So we're going to say that. So here's what you need to do. You look at yourself in the mirror, take a deep breath with your chest, and you look at yourself. Confidently, start talking to your reflection. Take a minute. Look at it. I want those words to mean something. I don't want you to leave this conference and you're like, oh my God, this is gonna move on. We're moving on boldly, we're moving on confidently, and we're changing our brains. Now I want you to take a minute and look at it.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
No matter what.
No matter what.
I've succeeded before.
I've succeeded before.
I can do it again.
I can do it again.
The only limitations are the ones in my head.
The only limitations are the ones in my head.
And I won't let them stop me from going after what I want in life.
And I won't let them stop me from going after what I want in life.
I'm an individual and have the right to love.
I'm an individual and have the right to love.
Be loved.
Be loved.
Fight for what I believe in.
Fight for what I believe in.
And achieve success.
And achieve success.
I'm beautiful and people see that.
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 I make the right choices.
I make the right choices.
Every day I get stronger,
Every day I get stronger,
more experienced,
more experienced,
and confident in myself.
and confident in myself.
I have the potential to do great things with my life.
I have the potential to do great things in my life.
Then you have no comparison. You don't have to look at somebody else and think that that person is more beautiful than you yourself. And you know, there are times that you can dress up well, and then you believe you've dressed up well, and when you go out there, people start telling you that, you know, you believe in me, but what's wrong with you today? But according to you, you were like, you know, this is what I really want for myself. And if you don't believe in yourself, then you'll be like, you know, the whole day you'll be like, oh God, this is not in the life. But if you really believe in yourself, then you'll be like, you know, maybe I know what I have is good for me, you know? And there are times that you can, like, you know, we're diverse, you're like, you know, you're a partner. That's why you go out there and somebody's like, wow, you know? So at the end of the day, it's about you. So I really love this. I just took a picture of this, and I'm going to say it every day with the girls. And because personally, I think it really took me time to start believing in myself. I don't know when I started believing in myself. But nowadays, you don't take me out. You don't know me out. Me, I believe in myself. I don't mind about anything. I'm always like, whatever I'm going to say out there, whatever I'm going to say, this is mine. And nobody is taking me back. And I think it has really taken me far. So when people think I'm like, you know what, you're not going to say this today. But according to me, I read my audience and I'm like, this is what I'm saying today, and I know it's going to take me somewhere. I've always done well with that. So what I can say to all of you is that you're your latest model. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone. All you have to do is to move closer to that essence. I'm an Abnagani. Thank you so much, so much. I'm not prepared to speak. Otherwise, maybe we'll care. See, unajua hivyo? I always talk, but I'm not going to say much today. It's your day. Thank you so much.
Betty has put me on the spot.
I'm putting people on the spot.
Yes. And as Jane says, I was not prepared to speak. But you're told that in the work that we do, you're always supposed to be ready to speak or do something. So I'm going to just encourage you girls. First and foremost, I thank God that this day has come. For those that were here the last conference, you heard how this conference started, how it was rooted, and how it has been a faith walk. And so for us to have a second conference at Pride In, it has been God still working His ways. Actually, when we were coming, my daughter asked me, "Ma, when is Kibera?" And I was like, "No, this time it's going to be on Pride In." So I think that this is a rare opportunity for us. I even told my daughter that when we were growing up, we didn't have this kind of sessions. We just kind of just grew up, yeah? So take it in your stride, and please, like the mirror says, the person that came up with those boxes was so intentional, as Betty is saying, because really it's the man in the mirror, like Michael Jackson says. It's the man in the mirror that matters. So when you leave here, from all the sessions that you're going to go through and the people that are going to speak, it is my hope that finally it's going to be the man in the mirror that is going to impact and change the world. So Betty, I want to thank you again for this opportunity. Knowing where we came from, this is really, for a young organization, this is really awesome. And I believe that God has bigger plans. So I won't talk much, but thank you again for this opportunity.
She said, hey, I had to change my mind. I had to change my mindset and think about, she's a single mom. So she had to think about ways to bring income. So instead of you just thinking, oh, it's not a job, no, there is a way that you can always do to make money. So when she shared that, I said, you have to come and share that. And I think she will share more information for you guys on the WhatsApp. If you're not on WhatsApp, it's going to be a lot later. So she will share that information, and then you can follow up. None. So there's an opportunity for you to make money even at home. Don't just use the social media to look at people's pictures, likes, and nakat. Please don't. Luna slay. Hey. Don't do that. There's so much that you can do. Even I'm also a student right now. I'm back in school, but I'm able to manage time, family, do all that. So we're going to call another facilitator here. She's complaining that she's not been allowed to talk. Irene. So
I want to give you a few of what I've done for myself. Number one, I don't struggle to be normal because I don't think normalcy is me. So I want to realize an amazing me. Right? So when you go back home, don't become normal. For who? Become amazing. So if you don't like something and you can't change it, just change your attitude again on it and it will work. I've also learned, I still have a lot to learn. There's room for improvement each and every day. There's room, there's massive room for all of us just to improve and make ourselves better. I've also learned that when I have pains, I don't have to be one of the pain. So that's how we just do. Go through whatever struggles you have in life. I've also learned that I can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. As in one step into creativity, I see another opportunity to become more creative in whatever I'm doing. I've also learned that people will forget what I say to them, but will never forget how I made them feel. So each and every day I wake up and say, I want to make somebody feel good about themselves. That is my purpose for this life. Then I've also learned that a wise woman wishes to be no one's enemy. What I've also learned is that a wise woman refuses to be anyone's victim. That is quite strong. I've learned to seek patience and passion in equal measures. Patience alone will not build the temple. Passion alone will not destroy its walls. I've also learned there is a world of a difference between the truth and facts. Facts can be assure the truth. Then last and not least, the last and most important lesson that I've learned in my years, I got my own back. But whatever I do, I have myself. So that's why the mirror technique clearly works. It is what you tell, what you feed your inner self that will make you elevate in confidence.
Because you need friends who elevate you. That's how my friends elevated me to start this. And they're here and they're supporting. So when we went, we just appreciate. Can we just give up for the Polycom mentors? Because they stand up, ladies, stand up. Polycom mentors, stand up. I really appreciate what you're doing with the young people. Stand up. Ata msikai kidogo. I just want to appreciate because when you think about me, but they thought about going and making somebody else's life better. I mean, to me, I didn't care whether they were registered for the program. That's the kind of attitude. And that's when I saw them at work, I was like, I don't care. If we have to pay more, we will pay more because we saw them in action. Those are the kind of people we're looking for. So, even if we had to go and make another name tag last minute, pay a little bit extra, we were willing to do that. Why? they're in action, they're doing the work, and they need to do better because they're taking care of other people. So give them another hand. Okay. And so they took us through the schools and sit down. Thank you guys. So they walked us through the schools and we were so touched. And then this young man, this lady says, can we talk to you? Remember last year we said confidence elevate, reach out. Always reach out. You have a problem, reach out. You can't have a problem and you just sit. No. We have enough facilitators to talk about. If you don't like me, you can like Terry, you can like Jen, you can like somebody. We have dinner, we're so quiet. We have Kathleen, who's our coordinator, and she'll be at 5:30. Like, that's how strict she is. I can't even mess up with her, because I lived with her in India. But I can't, she's just that kind of a person. But this young man challenged me. They told me, Sister Mimi, we're in Kibera. We're going to finish Form 4. They're not even done with Form 4. They say we know the life in Kenya. We will finish Form 4, we may never have a job, and then we're scared about life after school. But guess what? So I was thinking, okay, keep on telling me stories. Then they said, but we have something, and I was like, wow. Let me listen. There are three, and I don't want to share more about this, there are 3 types of listening. But the one is just listening without talking. Hata mimi, najua, when someone is talking, listen. So these kids talked, and I will have to share, they're here. They talked and they challenged me. They're not even done it Form 4. Some of us are thinking, hey, I'm waiting for a job. Keep on dreaming. In the Kenya of today, the jobs are not there for you, just coming waiting. So this young man, this young lady right here, and I have their names if you want to. So she told me, as we were thinking about this, then we decided to add this other group to come together. School is going to end. The headmistress told me, the head teacher said, there are 32 girls who are single mothers in this school. Can you imagine the situation? Can you just imagine? You've not even finished Form 4, you have a baby. But they're already thinking about saving money for life after Form 4. So they've saved 4,000 in Kibera. Now you want to come and complain about life, and these kids, they challenge me. They're saving about life. So we're sitting there. Growth mindset means I'm going to take up my problems, I'm going to think through the solutions, I'm going to reach out to say, this is what I've started, help me. If you come to me and you say, this is what I'm thinking and I've done this, believe me, we will find someone to help you. We will. That's a commitment we have with our facilitators and even people who are not here. We have at least 25 people who are supporting this group. Some of them are very quiet. They don't want their names. Hata wengine alilipiwa watoto 30 people, one person. But they don't want their names out there. But they're willing to help. But you have to be willing to reach out. So for us, these kids, we hope we can invite them next year for our conference. And we will give them like our guest of honor because to me, they challenged us. So we are going to support them. They wanted 10K for their project. And they raised for 4K, so we gave them 6K. So they already have their money, but they will donate. They will continue. So if that young men are going to do that, and you're thinking, I have a degree and I've got a job, I say, keep on dreaming. But when you start something, and like I said about the media people, they started something, we support them, we pay them. So what are you doing? What are you thinking about initiating to take you to the next level? That would be my question that I will leave you as we think about growth mindset. Growth mindset is about taking solutions, thinking through it, and knowing about your attitude, not blaming people. Thinking through that, yes, I'm gonna make mistakes. We all have challenges, even me, I do. And I'm back in school, so I have to read, I have to study, I have to do confidence elevate, I have problems. You think I don't have? Welcome to my world. So you will have problems in this life. You will have challenges in this life. But your attitude will set you different.